Now let the system fall for the new era. For drop your bucket jump for the new era. For 우리 신혼의 question for other radar. For 백지를 내도 백점 날 잡아봐라 어깨 Wi-Fi.
To many of you, right? I was born in Taiwan. I grew up in New York when my father immigrated to the United States for graduate school, and he brought the entire family along. And I was a nerd. I think that's a pretty fair statement. I did quite a bit of research early in my career. And when I first was leaving school, actually, I remember when I got my master's degree, I was so in a hurry to actually, go to work. And my parents, like many Asian parents, said, no, you have to get a PhD. And I said, really? Do I have to? I wasn't convinced, but I did because I was a good girl. I did what my parents recommended, but this idea of what to do when you grow up, I mean, it's very hard to figure out what you want to do when you grow up. But what I actually thought is, for those of you who are tenured professors, I thought that was just way too hard. Because if you want to be a tenured professor, you have to keep coming up with, extremely new research, all throughout your career. And if you go into industry, you can solve practical problems and build things. And I really enjoyed working as part of a team. And so I think my most favorite thing that I do, when I say, what do I do? I still say I'm an engineer, and what I like to do is build products. And the fortune of being able to build products from very small teams to now products.
A very big deal with Meta. And some industry analysts are guessing that you're going to be competing very successfully against Broadcom and others. And you mentioned multiple winners could exist in the customized chips industry. So maybe tell us a bit more about the arrangement between AMD and Meta.
Yeah, maybe if I give you, a flavor of, what are the key things that, I think are important when you go through this current stage of AI. So, again, lots of excitement around, ChatGPT and Gemini and all of these foundational model capabilities. But we are still in such the early innings of how do you really take advantage of this capability. And so, one of our principles at AMD is to really build deep partnerships. And as the example I gave with Dave Ricks at Lilly, this very large deal that we announced with Meta is, again, how do we take our computing technology to help them unlock personal superintelligence? Mark Zuckerberg is very passionate about the idea that you can take AI into a much deeper personal experience. And what do you need as the foundation of that? You need a lot of compute. These days, when you think about these AI superfactories, you need to have relationships that go many, many years in advance. And we were talking about building gigawatts scale. I know Meta is building a plant not too far away from here in Indiana, or data center, with the idea of installing the latest generation compute. So we're very excited to be partnered with some of the most important foundational model companies, Meta being one, OpenAI being